Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This time I'm gonna cover up some, as I promised, restoration druid changes in 5.4 PTR. The first changes, let's see from the talents and the glyph. Natural swiftness is now gone and can be trained from the NPC at level 30. It still has the same tooltip, same effects, same cooldown. The new spot is now called Ysera's Gift. Ysera's Gift will heal you for 5% of your maximum health every 5 seconds. If you are at full health, the most injured Druid alive will be healed instead. This is a pretty good change for, that is pretty good talent for every specialization Druid. You can get a passive healing as a Guardian, and for the another spec Druid, this is I think that must go talent, especially if you are stacking Druid in your raid group for 25 men. You got 5% for one Druid, so if you got 5 or 6 Druid, you can heal maybe 30% at the rate when there is a DOT damage across the raid member. Even though I think Guardian Druid will get renewal because it is more reliable, I'm not sure about that. Another change I'm sorry, come from the Soul of the Forest. Soul of the Forest will now give you 100% haste after you cast Swiftmend. This is the changes from 5.3 when you only gain 75% haste. I'm not really sure about that changes. Incarnation still the big boss in this tier because Force of Nature heals for fairly too weak. Soul of the Forest, you are depending on a Swiftmend, while Incarnation is the go talent because you can activate it when you need it. This the 3 form, big spike damage, no worries, instant regrowth, and Mass Life Bloom also save us a lot of mana. The last tier also got a change. Remove scenarios now increase rot damage by 20%, and our rot will now heal for 100% of the damage done. This is insane change. We can now be this priest, and we can now still heal while we damage. Which means that Restoration Druid can now bring additional DPS to the raid group. So if you pair this priest, Restoration Druid as a 2 heal for your raid group, good job. You might get an additional DPS. So I think that this talent has 2 purpose. I think that the first one, it gives Restoration Druid something to do while waiting for a healing, because most of the fight that you get big spike damage for 10 seconds and you can AFK for the next 1 minute. So this talent can fill that purpose by giving an additional DPS. Also that it gives you a change of playstyle. It's not always healing, but it can always by using damage. So something like that. The Nature's Vigil also changed based on the World of Warcraft official forum. It will on top of increase all damage and healing done by 10% for 30 seconds. Now it will spread the healing to another allies, and heal for another 25% of the main target healing. So I'm not really sure what happened if I activate this with Tranquil, but you can say that you can heal 25 people with 1 spell. So yeah, good change, good talent in here. Now with the glyph, there's a new glyph called the Glyph of Efflorescence. You know Efflorescence, the effect that spawned after you cast Swiftmend below the Swiftmend target. Now it is no longer affected by Swiftmend. It will now be affected by Wild Mushroom. So like a wild mushroom in here, it will cast a swiftmend. Just like a circle of, I'm not really sure what it's called in a priest, like just a chakra maybe, chakra of light or something like that, that will heal you for super weak, maybe like 500 or 700 or 5000 to around that. But look at the ceiling, look at the red of the ceiling, and it's permanent. As long as you place this in here, it will the swiftmend effects will be permanent. When you move that, automatically swiftmend spawn right there. Now to make this cast spell effect, you have to use another glyph called the Glyph of the Sprouting Mushroom. Without this glyph, casting wild mushroom is like spawning below the target. So it is like a second swiftmend. When you click a target, you cast wild mushroom, it will spawn a wild mushroom and swiftmend. By using the glyph called that Glyph of Sprouting Mushroom, you can use mushroom like we usually do in 5.3. I think that this is a must go talent. Both of this is must go talent. This is pretty damn insane. I mean, like, for no mana cost, permanently healing this zone. I mean, like, this is insane. I think that we'll get some nerf in some other way. We also have changes in how rejuvenation now can be applied. Basically, when you heal people with rejuvenation, you expect that rejuvenation can be a lot faster to top up people, right? Now there's a talent to help that. It's called Genesis. Genesis will target all party or raid members of casters rejuvenation within 60 yards and accelerates the caster's rejuvenation effects, causing them to heal and expire at 40-100% of the normal rate. First thing to realize that it will not accelerate another restoration with rejuvenation. It will be a super godly spell. I think that it will only accelerate your rejuvenation. So first thing you cast is rejuvenation, 10-second duration, you press Genesis, bam, instantly, only 2 seconds. It accelerates the remaining 8 seconds, so it will instantly heal you for that 8 seconds duration, which is 40,000. So you get the same amount of healing within the shorter period of time, but it costs you 8,700 mana. I think that it is not I mean, like, you don't have to use that every time. I mean, like, after you just need to use it after a big spike of damage, and you spread out your rejuvenation to most of the target. Press this and get a lot of benefit for super extra healing. Coupled with the wild mushroom, I think that you can top the whole raid for an instant. Yeah, I mean that restoration druid get a big change right now, and it's a good spell. Buff us pretty much what we restoration druid need. Another changes comes from living seed. Believe it or not, living seed can now stack like Holy Paladin Mastery. Holy Paladin Mastery called eliminates healing, will shield the target for based on the mastery total amount of mastery that Holy Paladin has. Restoration druid is not. It's living seed with shield. I think that's not shield. I think it's that instantly healed. I'm not really sure about the mechanic, but yeah, it's just instantly healed. So even though you get 1 damage, you will be healed by that amount. So it's if you stack them like you used to, like using illuminated healing, it will be pretty much a loss. 1 damage and you heal for 30 for that amount. I mean, like, it's a waste. So even though it's a good change, I don't think that it will change a lot. What's the another changes? I think that's all. Oh, I forgot. There's a one glyph that is pretty fun to use. It's called the Glyph of One with Nature. It's on the general spellbook, and it will teleport you to natural location. Basically, that natural location is anywhere when you play can find the forest. It will transfer you to that place. Yep, I get in the Valley of the Four Winds. Maybe I can get transferred to Crasserong Walk. Let's see. Oops, this place again. For some reason it's not really randomly, you can get transferred to the same place over and over again. Let's see, where do I get transferred? Transfer Dark Shore. Oh my god, there's an alliance here. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much covered up the restoration druid changes for 5.4. I hope you understand what I said. I'm not really in a good health right now, good condition. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys in another video.